Meow.
Okay, so today we're going to show you how to build a nice fence. So we've already got the first step done. We came out here a week ago and we dug the holes and cemented them in. So we used a post hole digger and we dug these about 2 feet deep. So these are about 2 feet deep, and then we filled them with cement. And then we did that all down the line. And then also I should mention that you want to use a string. As you can see, we've got a string tied here, and that string goes all down the line, and that makes sure your posts are all in a nice straight line. And you want to move the string a few inches back so that you don't break it when you're digging. And then what we've done is, once we got the posts in place, then we moved the string back in line. But that helps you keep a nice straight line. And then also you want to use a level. That's what we did last week. We placed a level along the posts on 2 different sides, so you make sure they're nice and straight. Okay, so the next step we're going to do is put on some brackets. The neighbor was nice and let us use the corner of his fence post to be the corner of our fence post. So what we're going to do now is we've put on these brackets. So we've got 2 at the bottom. These are to hold what's called the kicker board. This is going to be at the bottom. It kind of gives the fence a pretty look and makes it tough at the bottom. So we've got 2 brackets for that. Then as we move up, we're going to use 1, 2, there's 2, and 3. So these 3 brackets, some people just use 2 brackets when doing a fence. Like you can see the neighbors there, they just have 2 cross beams on their fence. But what happens is, over time, the boards, these, which is actually, this is the fence boards, these will start to warp if you don't have a cross beam in the middle. So we're going to use that middle bracket to keep that from warping. So you're going to go and measure out all your brackets, and then you're going to put those same brackets on each fence post. And we're going to have the inside of the fence, the brackets are going to be inside our yard. So that's why we have the brackets like this. If you want the cross beams to be outside your yard, you would flip this around so this flat part here would be on this side. So it just depends how you want the fence. I like the beams on the inside. That would discourage neighbor kids from climbing the fence, as it will just be a flat board on the outside, so nothing to really climb on. But that some people like the pretty side on the inside, so it just depends how you like it. So now you can see what it looks like with the kicker boards on there. So there's so you end up with 4 bolts for each end. That's what it looks like on the inside, and you just tighten those up real good. And then if you plan it right, you can make the 2 meet at each post. So you've got your 2 kicker boards meeting, and then this is what it looks like on the inside. We've put up our first panel, and so what we do is take these the panels, just place them where you level them up, screw them in. And, you want to stop every so often, make sure they're still level. You just we put in if you can see, we put in 2 screws here. We put in 2 screws in each panel. 2 screws in each time it meets the 2. Okay, so the last board, it wouldn't quite fit, so we had to cut about 1 inch off, and then I cut another angle, otherwise it would have been square, and I cut a little too much, so be careful that you try to match it. But anyway, it's the last one, so it's okay, nobody will really see it. And then I'm going to squeeze that in there. And put the last few screws in. And the last screw, here it goes. Woo! Now look at the fence we've done.